there guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we have another unboxing video, but it's not a Geek Fuel. Not exactly anyway. It's somewhat inspired by Geek Fuel, or somewhat linked to Geek Fuel, in the fact of the reason I ended up starting Geek Fuel was because of Vsauce doing a Christmas version. And now Vsauce are doing their own special branded box that is not actually every month, it is every quarter, but it is the rather large, at least for the first month, Curiosity Box. The Vsauce Curiosity Box. And it is very massive, or at least this month's worth is. I gotta stop looking at the camera. Not the camera, I gotta keep looking at the camera and stop looking at the screen. Yeah, I have no idea how that just came out, it probably looks freaky. Anyway, let's get this open because it is massive. And I want to see what's in it. I think it's essentially the same people that provide the box, make the box, because it's the same sort of design. And I love the little ink. I love ink, the little inky. Oh, I can do it here. It says it even there. Meet Inquisitive, the octopus. But you can call me Ink for sure. And then we got Vsauce channels, the Vsauce 1, although it's just Vsauce, I think, Vsauce 2, and Vsauce 3. All the guys that are Vsauce. I am looking at the camera there just to make sure I'm pointing at the right places and you can see what I'm doing. But anyway, can't quite see it, but here it's a fold over and a fold over. And then we got the first Curiosity folder thingy-majiggy. What they're doing, they're pretty much doing the same thing. So, Vapor Liquid Equilibrium Demonstrator, Rock You Can Grow, let's put a little sauce on that, App All Night. Issue number 1. So this is the first ever box and it's awesome. And it's telling me what the shirt is. Don't look at it then. Well actually I suppose I already knew what the shirt was because they're showing me a few things. But I'll look through that in a moment. We'll come back to that. And we get a little pin badge which is for ink. A little pinky ink badge. Inaugural collectible pin, which is pretty much the same as the Geek Fuel box one, but it's cool. I'm thinking of getting a thing to put on the wall to put my pins on. I'm going to get one of them soon, I think. Then I can get all those things. Right, we have a poster of some sort, by the looks of it. So we'll open that up, see what it's in it, if I can. Yep, we're going through. And it's... Ooh, hello. It's got lots of words on it. Ooh. Let me do this. Oh, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can. You can. Oh, and I saw this before, I think, on theirs. So it's a spaceship and bits. And wow, it's really long. It's very long. It's stuff to do, I believe. Holy crap. That is super long. Stuff to do with like one of the first shuttle missions. But it's made up of really tiny words, and I don't know if I can show it on you. Let me see if I can get it right up and you can see actual words. Come on, focus on it. Yeah, no. Yeah, there you go. You can see there is words on it. It is made up of words, and I don't know exactly what it is, but I think it's like a mission report or something to do with that sort of line. So what's it say? Introduction. This is the transcript. It's a transcript of the technical air-to-ground voice transmission from the Apollo 11 mission. Communications in the text may be identified according to the following list. So basically it's reading material as well as being a poster, and it's pretty awesome. I don't know whether I'm going to read that because it's kind of difficult to hold and read at the same time, if completely honest. But it's definitely an interesting thing to read. Don't know if I can get this back into that because it's kind of I need to roll it up tighter and it's not gonna. It's fine. I'm gonna put that just over here, and it's gonna unravel even more. But still, and that is just kind of rubbish. So that's gonna go there. We've got lots of bits in here. Let me show you how the box is currently. There we go. And there's the T-shirt, and then there's another thing, and then more boxy bits and more boxy bits and stuff. As well as the other bits that are like in here as well. So the Vapor Liquid Equilibrium Demonstrator Science in the palm of your hand. Oh, it's that thing. The thing they showed. The heat of your hand is all you need to bring this baby to a bubble. Your body heat causes the temperature and the amount of vapor in the bulb you hold to rise. This means that all the molecules in it bump into each other with more force than before. Enough force to vigorously push the liquid up into the cooler bulb where the vapor molecules aren't pushing back as strong. Caution, flammable. Alright, let's keep that open up and see. Oop. No, I'm breaking the stuff in here. I'm not breaking it, I'm breaking the protectiveness of it, which is kind of the point in a way. But it's breaking it more than it's coming apart, and I want to pull it out. I don't want to like pull apart the box. Can I open up the other side and then just push it? Can I do that? Open up you and then push. There we go. It's really light. More lighter than I expected. But that probably sounded really horrible. I'm sorry if that did. But yeah, right, so you lift it up like so, and then you do, basically you do this, and then it's pushing the molecules up, as you can see. And that's what you do. But it's got like air in it, kind of trapped currently, I think. I don't know if it's still going to keep doing it. But that's essentially it. But it's a cool little thing. It is glass, so it is delicate. I'm going to stick that right there. Hopefully it's going to return back to how it was. That box is going to go... Well, that's going to go down there. Actually, I suppose I could keep that bit as well. Keepy bits, sort of... Rubbishy bits. There we go. I'm organising myself. That's rubbishy bit. Because just, yeah. Probably keep popping out of view. Sorry, hi. Another bit. So, t-shirt. Let's get the t-shirt out. I kind of know what the t-shirt looks like already because they showed certain bits like that thing that I just showed first and this t-shirt. But then the rest of it, I don't believe I know what's going to come. So it's just a Vsauce exclusive t-shirt. I don't know whether they're going to do anything more different in shirts-wise, or whether it's just going to be a different shirt each time. Let's stand up and do this and open it up. I know it's a Vsauce specific and it's awesome looking. It is... I can't tell what it is exactly. I'm sure I've seen this before, but I can't remember what it says. What it looks like. It is something climbing up a tree into stars and Vsauce and stuff. And yes, so it is awesome. Oh, I can't open it. I'm going to put it on now for the rest of the video. Probably should have opened it up first, considering I saw it, but I didn't think. It's the right size, thankfully. Ooh, ooh, ah. Awesome. Doesn't look perfect because I didn't get it on right. But I like this shirt. It's black, but then I always wear black, apparently. It's awesome. Vsauce. And then we got another thing. Glow in the dark crystal lab. Oh. Let's build your own crystal type stuff. Warning. This set contains chemicals that may be harmful if misused. Read cautions on the individual containers and joking hazards. And so there's National Geographic. Glow in the dark. Grow your own. Glow in the dark crystal lab. Grow amazing crystals that glow in the dark. I don't know if you can see this very well. I had a pack of this once before, but I don't think I ever got around to using it. I don't know whether I'll ever do this, but it's just cool stuff. It's glow in the dark, so why wouldn't I? What's it look like on the inside? Right, is that everything out of the box? No, not quite. There's a few other bits. There is bits that are loose, I believe. That shouldn't be, maybe. Something fell on the floor. There's bits already kind of loose. I don't know whether that's what it should be or not. There's another bit that went on the floor. I don't know where that went. Hopefully it's not like important in general. Join the National Geographic VIP Club. 16-page National Geographic. Fun packed with games, jokes, animal facts, puzzles, recipes, stories. Visit and click sign in. Thank you for your purchase. If there is anything... Cool. It's just a little kind of thing. And a bit of a thing. Yep. That can go there for the moment. And then there's this bit. which is how to do it. Yep. How about I open it up and you have a look, see? It's kind of a bit weird, the stick should be there. There's a magnifying glass, there's the little stand for it, there's a bit of a rock to start with, which I think is what the bits have fallen off already, and then you got the bits to grow it with. It's pretty cool. I may actually do this just because I actually really want to at some point. There's a little tiny bit that's broken off already. You can't really tell. Yeah. That can go back in there. Must have broken the box somehow. That was everything, wasn't it? Yeah. That's going to go down here for a moment. Just because it's a bit easy to do. So, what else we got? We have a game. So, the Sun and Moon. The Sun and Moon. You see? Yep, the Sun and Moon. The winner of Ludum Dare 29 is a platform with a unique mechanic. You can dive into the ground. Momentum is conserved, but gravity is reserved, letting you fling yourself high into the air or deep beneath the surface. The goal is always straightforward: to collect the 3 orbs in the level and jump into the wormhole, but deadly spikes, endless drops, and impossible heights make this more and more difficult. And I can get a free game, and it's a $7 value. But awesome. So, I think I've seen that, but Ludum Dare, I know of that because that's something that Quill18 participates in every single time, and I don't necessarily watch it, but I do like how he does it, and it's pretty cool. And then what's this big thing in here? I think that's the last thing, other than the magazine that I can watch. So, Seeds, Time Capsules of Life, perfect by His Royal Highness, or His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales. So it's forget anything you may have thought about the carefully segregated protocols of sacrifice and art. Time Capsules is a book. It's a big book, and it looks pretty interesting. Not sure if it's something I would necessarily read, but as I've got it, I will, maybe. I don't very often get many books to read nowadays because all the things I actually kind of have interest in that I read, I've read pretty much everything of it. There is a series of books I need to finish off, but that's it, I think, pretty much. I'm trying to open this up so that I can actually look inside to see what it's a bit more like. Come on, open up. Open up, open up, open up, open up. There we go. So, yeah. Okay. So it's all about plants and stuff. Cool. I quite like it. I will probably give it a read a bit anyway, at least, and see what it's like. Because you gotta have a bit of, like, you gotta read something intelligible rather than the things that I read most of the time, which is like not so intelligible stuff. So the box is empty, other than its packaging thing. The box is empty. It is a big box, but that's that. It's going to go down there. The rubbish is going to go there. So we got that, and then now let's look at the Curiosity. I'm getting myself tangled up in the wires that I have dangling down here. My chargers. Curiosity Quarterly Vsauce book. So we got Mike and I don't know the other two, unfortunately. I don't remember the names because I don't actually watch their 2 videos, unfortunately. I subscribe to way too many people, so yeah. It's not that they're not interesting, they just aren't necessarily my kind of thing. So here's the... Oh, it glows in the dark. That's what's so special about this shirt. It glows in the dark. Deep Sea Constellation. This shirt encompasses the spirit of scientific exploration that we try to instill in everything we do, from the ocean depths to the stars above. Thanks for travelling with us. So what we have in here, contents. What is in the box? The vapor thing, the crystal glow, intro to ink. Intro to ink? Okay. Seeds and fruit book. Oh, fruit as well. What's on your mind? Creator Spotlight, Vsauce 1, Vsauce 2, Vsauce 3, at all night. So let's look into that. So that's more about the vapor liquid equilibrium. Equilibrium. I don't know how I'm pronouncing those words very well. Hopefully you can see this very well. And then we got the glow in the dark, or the grow your own crystals. I really will try this at some point. And then we got the ink, inaugural collectible pin, introduction to ink, because his name is short for inquisitive. I should be looking at the camera, but I'm looking at myself, or looking at the thing just to show that I'm seeing it very well. And then there's the seeds and fruit. It only says seeds on it, but then you're saying seeds and fruit, yeah. Oh, you could get receive one of 2 visually stunning books. Right, we got the seeds, but there was fruit as well. I think I would have been more interested in the fruit one if I'm completely honest, considering I'm trying to eat more healthy and fruit is good for you. The Sun and Moon game, Brain Scoop, the Chief Curiosity Correspondent of the Field Museum in Chicago, former volunteer of the University of Montana Zoological Museum, and I'd like to share some of the amazing things we have in the collectibles collection with all of you. Excuse me. So that is a YouTuber, so you go and check out that. She is a person that knows knowledge. Some funny words. Paralipsis, zoigma. Right, what's one of these? Paralipsis. This is the name for the often sneaky technique of bringing something up by denying it, or by denying that you will bring it up. For example, I'm not here today to talk about my rival's many illegal and indecent acts, especially the most recent one involving alleged money laundering. I'm here to talk about the issues. Right, by reminding people that you're too irrespectable to resort to petty and irrelevant attacks, you've cunningly reminded everyone of exactly what those attacks are. Another example, I would call you a lame dork, but that would be mean. In this case, I didn't technically call you a mean name, but I kind of got to anyway. Very tricky paralipsis. Cool. Zoogma. Right. This is the technique in which a word is used once in a sentence, but in 2 different senses. For example, Dmitri Mendeleev was the father of the periodic table and Olga. Here the word father applies to both the periodic table of elements, which he formulated, and Olga Mendeleev, his actual daughter. Since he did not father the periodic table in the same way that he fathered his daughter, we've got ourselves a zoogma. Another example, Michael lost his phone, his keys, his wallet, and his temper. So he lost items and then he lost a thing. Cool. Chiasmus. Cool. I won't go through all of them. I just read the other things. So there's like Michael lost his keys and things on. Can you read? Can I get it to that? Michael lost his phone, his keys, his wallet, and his temper. Most people eat tacos to live. Jake lives to eat tacos. And abso-freaking-lutely, which is, you can read the rest of these. If I can get it so that it reads it. There we go. Focus on the kaizu thingy majiggy instead of... I'm sorry, I can't get it. It's fine. Peanut butter jelly and Otto-weed. Greatest thing about sliced bread has been used since the 1950s to describe revolutionary new inventions, but what was the greatest thing before sliced bread? Interesting. I'll read more on that later. You can find out yourself by probably going to Vsauce 2. Vsauce 3. Jake. So Vsauce is 2. You don't tell me who's that one. I don't know who's one. Jake Roper, if you're reading this, then congratulations on 2 things. Firstly, the first thing is that you are most likely currently alive, and the second thing is that this is the first magazine in a very exciting Curiosity Books. How exciting! This box has been something we've been working on for 2 years, etc., etc. Yeah. And app all night. That looks very much like something else. Why did that look very much like something else? I'm sure I've seen that before. So, hey, I am Jake, and I get ready to app all night. Wait, what is app all night, you ask? Well, my dear friend, app all night was a series of Vsauce 3 on Vsauce 3, all about weird, fun, cool, and all downright awesome mobile games. Now Awesome All Night is back and exclusive to this here magazine. So let's get right into it, shall we? Here are some really awesome apps that I am currently addicted to. Oh, okay, so that apps, which is why I've probably seen that somewhere. So basically there's just apps of games to play. And that's actually the last page, but there is on the back, it says, looks good on you, so take a picture with your Curiosity Box gear and you could be featured in the magazine and website. Hashtag the Curiosity Box. You don't quite tell us how you were supposed to do it, but thecuriositybox.com. Basically the same as what Geek Fuel done, except this is the first edition, which means they haven't got any in there. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to do that. I'm definitely going to take a picture of this and something else. Probably this thing, because that's about the only thing that's in it else. But yeah, anyway, that's been this video. It's gone on for too long already, I believe. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please leave the video a like. Especially tell me in the comments below what you find best about this box. My favourite thing, probably the shirt, because I just like shirts. And actually no, ink, the badge, ink. I like ink. He's cool. He's going on a thing when I get the thing. Yeah, there is a link down below in the description that is for if you would wish to get this box yourself. Please go and check it out if you wish to. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you in another video. Bye guys.